There are only 125 of these. 40 to 50 are being produced each year, and one is here at Approved Automotive with us right now. Enter the Koenigsegg Jesko Attack. So we are currently doing a QC, which is a quality check, because every car, even a Jesko, has imperfections and little things on the paint. This is completely normal. No car is perfect, and don't be worried by the masking tape areas you see. The guys are just identifying areas that we need to look at to see when we polish it. The guys are going to later polish this car. However, what's really interesting about this car, if you look closely, I mean, you don't need to look too closely to see this massive front here and these areas here. A lot of the carbon, in fact the majority of the carbon on the car, is actually unlacquered carbon. So these parts we cannot polish. Why? Because we would ruin them. So we can only polish, see the parts that are lacquered here, and in fact the parts that are unlacquered we can't even put PPF on. So this is very, very different for us, although we've been told that supposedly those parts won't damage, so I hope so as well for future. But just look at this thing. Let's check it out when the guys are doing the polishing. Okay guys, so we are partway through doing the paint correction on the Jesko. As we mentioned earlier, even though this car is absolutely brand new, and even though it is a Koenigsegg no less, there is going to be some light scratches and swirl marks on the body, even when the car comes from factory or from the dealership. So that's why we do a paint correction, to make sure that the surface is not only polished, but also free from any contaminants before we put the PPF on, because we have to have the surface absolutely smooth. So you can see here the masking tape we've added, and if you come down here as well, you're going to see that we've even taped up the iconic badging there and the strip here, because these are the areas that we cannot afford to polish by accident. It would be a mistake if we polished an area that shouldn't be polished, that we could not reverse. So it's absolutely crucial, not just on Koenigsegg though, on any car where there's even plastic or other bits like that that can't be polished. So welcome to our design room, and we are with Wendell, our designer. If you come over, there may only be 125 Jeskos made and produced in the world. However, there is pre-cut templates for it, and we actually extend these so they're bespoke and we get maximum coverage. So you can see there, and then Wendell, if you zoom in right until the little ghosty there, you can see that absolutely everything is pre-cut and precise. So that is why you see it looking so precise and with absolute precision when putting it on the car. Welcome back, and you guys have come at just the right time, because we're a couple of days on from where we shot the polishing of the car, and we're just about to put the PPF on. You can see very unusually that this car, the Koenigsegg Jesko, has masking tape on it still, and in fact this is not the same masking tape that we just spoke about a couple of days back. It's been removed and put back on. We wouldn't normally do this when putting PPF on, because at this stage it would be okay, you know, plastic or anything like that the PPF won't stick to. However, as we said before, this is exposed unlacquered carbon, so we cannot take any risks when it comes to PPFing, which is why this is covered here. But this is the first panel going on the car. This is the bonnet, so you're going to see here. So actually, if you guys come over here just a moment, I'm going to see if I can remove it on the wall. This is the map of the pre-cut that we have of the car. So what you have here is you're going to see the bonnet. This is the panel that we just put on here. Now, one noticeable difference that you can see if you just come over, we actually cut the bonnet a minute ago and we recut it again. Why? Ramon, I know you're very busy, but could you be my lovely assistant for a second? Can you hold this? Okay. Notice the difference. This is the pre-cut, and this is also the pre-cut. However, we have not got the cutout here how it is on the pre-cut. So the one we cut a minute ago did have the pre-cut. We put it on the car, we measured it up, and the gap was actually a little bit big. So of course we want maximum coverage on this car, not least because it's a Koenigsegg Jesko, but also because it is white. One thing is about PPF is that it will get dirt on the edges. So yeah, that's why we've actually got to do this manually once it's slid into position, and also this part here we're going to cut so it fits exactly, because although it's pre-cut, there is a bit of sliding around we need to do to get the exact correct position, and also to have it without any stretches and dry spots and things like this. So that is why we're doing that. So join us, we're going to put some more panels on now. Well, that's it. What an absolute masterpiece, and I'm not just talking about the paint protection film. This Koenigsegg Jesko Attack is now fully protected by XPEL Ultimate Plus at Approved Detailing, and now you're going to see it out on the streets in Dubai very, very soon. Keep an eye out for it, let us know if you see it. It's fully protected against scratches, stone chips, anything like this. But please remember to like, share and subscribe, and also check out, we've done a full review video of this car as well. We'll see you next time, bye bye!